Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Aviassembly. Today, first I want to thank everyone on Discord. You guys are super, all you are super interactive, a lot of fun. But I wanted to show off a little bit of sandbox mode. I've been doing missions on my own, that's a whole nother thing. But some of the stuff that you can do in the sandbox mode. If you click on sandbox, you can pick like whatever biome you want to test in. I'll talk a little bit about that later. We'll do, let's do desert because we're going to do some test flights, and I did infinite fuel, infinite. So fuel, I'm not going to run out of fuel. And just real quick, I want to show you something now that I got everything unlocked. This is where the fun happens. You don't have to go with just like a cylinder shape. You can really have the flexibility to do a lot. You can stretch out each piece, and it's in reverse, so you basically wiggle the mouse the other way. So if I want to dent the front, I just go up, and that just does the whole thing. And then the cool thing, hold on. Sometimes these are hard to see which one I'm on. I'm going to bend that one that way. And then let's take this one. Make sure we're symmetrical here. There. So we got a little bit of a dip there. And you can get it as creative as you want. You can also drag this piece out. Wrong one. I'm starting to get the hang of this. You can also change the direction. You've got a lot of flexibility here. If you want that to flip and that to be the front, and this to be the back. But here's the nice thing. When I bring the second fuselage, it's gonna, and I go to mirror mode, it's actually gonna take it right to that same shape. So boom. And then I can take it off mirror mode, and I can start to work with this piece. Since this is going to be the tail, let's drag it out. I keep hitting that button. I want to remove that thing just away from, because I'm too dangerous with it. That's the view I want. Thank you. And they're going to stretch it out. All right. So now you can see you've got a little bit of shape. You know, if you add some wings on there. Starts to really look like a plane there. Tail wing, obviously we don't want wood, we'll just rip those freaking, wow, that's a big wing. It's looking like a glider. But if you notice here, it's backwards. Remember I said this was going to be the front? So here's the trick. We just flip it around, and use the blue one. Takes a while, you have to play around with it, but then bam, we've got the wing we want. And looks like a little bit of swoop action going there. And that's okay. We can look at, you can always look at drag and see, you know, obviously the front's going to be dragging heavily because it doesn't have a cone. But also another point out from another viewer, thank you. You can get that center. Remember when I thought that this guy was the center? No, that's just for moving pieces around. It's actually that guy. So I can see where the weight distribution is. And obviously it's going to be on this wing because I don't have another wing in here. And this game will tell you, which is really nice when you go to take off, that the plane is, hey, you got no wheels, dumbass. So not a problem. So I built a little jet of my own. Let's see if I can load it here. It's called the Jet That Could, and it's nice because it tells you the cost. So if I want this, you know, say you build a plane in Sandbox, and then in your campaign, you're going to want to set a coin value of, hey, I need this cargo plane or whatever this capacity is. You got the coins right there. So that's an awesome feature. So here's my little plane, my little jet that could. It's nothing pretty. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't have the retractable front. And I thought that was going to get ripped off the plane. But it didn't. And you can see I use a little bit of the flattening and the curvature to make it look, you know, I don't know, stealth. And I didn't spend a lot of time on it. You can see the center of gravity's towards the back, obviously, because you got the engine, the tanks. But it's pretty cool. And there's rocket engines. You got a lot of options even now. We can go with rocket engines. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's let's throw some rockets on there. Oh boy, those are big. Holy cow. Good God. Prepare to take off, Houston. We are a lion. All right. Let's see what this sucker can do. Oh boy, this ought to be interesting. Oh, did I take the tail off? Oh, it's so much weight, it freaking... It's not landable. Let's go back. Edit. That wheel's just not cutting it. Now we need something in the tail. We got too much weight in the back. Oh boy. I just noticed that tank's not touching. Wonder if I move those back. Is it touching now? I'll stay with my theme, man. Plane's just not long enough to support a wheel. Unless I go to one of these big retractables. It's not by much. What if I move the wings back? That's a thought. So oh boy, it just flipped them. I always get myself into this kind of trouble. All right. How's that look? We kind of, there we go. And let's move them forward. Did it flip it again? No. All right. Or is that gonna be touching? I think we're good. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're still. Well, let's just see if we tear the plane apart. I don't know. Oh, one of the engines isn't running. Well, that's odd. Whoa. Hello. Oh, there it goes. Oh, briefly. Look at that. I did try to push this. It will, at 9,999, it's going to reset the altitude. So you can't really test the stratosphere, but because you know the engines, not rockets, but propellered engines are going to reset. I've lost all sense of retract our gear there. I think I'm going down. Yeah, I'm going down. Whee! Whoa! Oh shit! Help! Oh man. Alright, so I'm not sure why that second engine isn't like acknowledging in our screwed up airplane here, or jet plane here. Let's delete those bad boys. Let's I want to show you the other engine types. I also did these jet engines. They got electric ones too. You got electric engines, so you have to have electric turbines. I think that's how it does it. Solar. I mean, there's I mean, even with this little bit of game, there's a lot of experimentation you can do. Let's just leave it at that. A lot of stuff we can experiment with. How are we? I'm just, before we put, I know we'll put engines on. So now I got this problem continuously. I didn't have it before. I'm going to have to make this thing longer. Or just put more weight. Stop swooping my wings. It's because of the angle. How about if we just move them back here? It's not that big of a plane. There we go. I think that'll fix our problem. Yeah, so let's save that, and well, hold on, let's get some engines on here. Let's see, what do we want to do? I want to do small jet engines. Put them in the, let's see, I need to be back here. Those are still jet engines though. But they're not rocket engines. So let's paint it, print it. We'll still call this, it's kind of nice, even though you call these Jet 1, it just saves them. You just see the price change, which is cool. But I'm going to save this, and we're going to call it Jet 2 Proto. All right, so do we have everything we need? I think so. So we got by the way, I was calling these tail wings the rudder. These are actually normally called these, by the way, I'm talking these horizontal stabilizers. Oh damn, that looks, did you see that? If I could get those to flip up. Oh man, I'm just thinking like fixed wing, but the engines are gonna burn. They might just burn those right off. Or how are we on weight? Probably still, yeah, still really heavy on the back. Where's the drag? Oh, those engines are really the red's not good. And that wheel, yeah. That sucks. Because I can't, it's not a retractable. I can make it one. It's just so damn big. Get off mirror. All right. It's backwards, but that's okay because that actually, you know, in theory, takes the absorption. All right, so now we've got all the wheels retractable. So let's save that again. And let's take off. Show you what these sound like. All right, still a little heavy in there, and those tail fins are gonna drag. And I forgot to paint them. My horizontal stabilizers. Let's see what this puppy does. Pull the gear up. That's pretty cool. I like that fire coming out though with the rocket engines. Let's see how hard it is to land. I don't even know where an airport is. Oh, it's right there. Oh, we're gonna have to swing back around. Whoa. A little touchy. Whoa, wrong key. I missed my joystick. And I lost the airport. God, I'm pathetic. I need my instrumentation. Wonder how slow I can slow this down before it loses altitude. How much lift does that give us? Oh, that's about it. All right, let's just crash out. I want to... Boom. So, it's a lot of fun. I really like that. We'll have to fix the weight up on that. What was the total on that plane? Would we call that jet proto? I'm gonna have to fix, obviously, some... Gonna need more cargo if I'm gonna haul on that bad boy. Jet proto. It's not bad. 7,000, so... I mean, I can do quite a few runs and I can get that. But I gotta unlock all the technology too, and you gotta remember that costs money. Collecting scrap and doing the missions. But, oh, and if you haven't seen it on Steam, in the video section, a guy made a helicopter. Somebody did. I thought that was just like genius. It actually pitches. I mean, to go for. I mean, go check it out. It's in the. I think it's the #1 video, first video in the Steam video section. I should have got his link. That I could have their link. I don't know if it's well, I'm not gonna go down that road. It's a human being. I should have got the link from the YouTube and put that in the description. But if you haven't got on Discord and you have this game, do it. People are sharing like creations that they've made. They've done calculations with Chat GPT. And man, I wish I would have had Chat GPT back in the Kerberos days. Kerbal, when I was building those spaceships. Life would have been simple. But anyway, I'm babbling. As you know, I often do. I babble. That's me. Thank you everyone for watching. A lot of fun with this game. The developer, as I think I mentioned this, the developer is going to be releasing a roadmap. So we're waiting on that. Of what, what's going to be going on in the upcoming months. But there's a lot to this game. I put in my suggestions. I'd love to see like an in-cockpit view. And I know that's a lot of work, but I mean, I realize this isn't Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane, but and then joystick support. I love my joystick. But I think that's above and beyond the scope of what, just at least what I'm thinking of what Jelle had, the developer, by the way, what Jelle had planned for the game. But hey, a guy can dream. If you want a game that has everything and all the features that you want, learn to code, do graphics, or buy your assets off the store and go make your own. I just said we're at the developer's mercy, but he is taking feedback, so it's a good thing. Hey, Hey everybody, thank you for watching. Look forward to upcoming videos as they release more features to this title. I will be covering it. And as always, have a blessed day. And thank you for watching.